パルフェショコラセカンドブルー。 CG 見るんだ。音楽聴くんだ。CG ね。 セカンドブルー。こっちはロード。パルフェ、ショコラセカンドブルー。始めるよ。セーブするけど。本当にいいのね。 セーブするけどいいの？
No good, huh? Compared to the passage of time, the ending hasn't changed at all. The end, Rikako didn't seem to respond to me. Like, I mean, yeah. It's cold. Even the hand in my pocket is freezing cold. Want something to warm me up. Something like hot coffee. Something to warm me up from inside. Liquor.
別に一人くらいならいつ来ても大丈夫だと思う。
Hello, I just started like with Emma's route, so I just picked the options, and the only differentiator between this and Rikako is just like you go home. You go home instead of like waiting for Rikako. So that's the only differentiator. You know, he's like in the station, and instead of waiting and thinking about Rikako, he just goes home because he's cold and he doesn't want to wait for Rikako. So you have Emma here. He's like thinking about Emma. Not really if it's just one person. I think I'll be okay to come at any time. Yeah. Come to think of it, even at this time of the night, there was a place where she would let me drink. So you came just at the right time as I pick up the choices for Emma's ending. But it's okay for me to take advantage of you. It's cold. Anyway, let's get away from here. And so, Rikako will never meet Hitoshi again. And they will never get together and, you know, have a daughter. Because he decided to go home. I'll leave it for everything freezes. From here on out, it'll be gone. Hello, Emma. Sorry I'm a little late.
ちょっとだけ待った。
Wait just a minute. Yeah, Emma time. Yeah. How should I put it? Well, Merry Christmas. Nathan's eyes looked straight at me. Makes me happy, but it makes me sad as well. Nathan knew. I came here, then that means that just in case didn't come through.
メリークリスマス。
Merry Christmas. So she gently takes my hand and pulls me into the room. It's like a lover's relationship.
こっちにいらっしゃい。
Come this way. Nathan led me to the table in the living room, still pulling me by the hand. You can see that they have like Merry Christmas there. Like, oh. Place was decorated with a fantastical Christmas atmosphere. On the table was a small Christmas tree. The lights were properly lit. The lights in the room were just that. In the dim light, only Nathan and I floated up. They then sat down on either side of the table. No. And Nathan. Both ended up sitting on the same side of the table. Nathan hasn't let go of my hand yet. Just like that together next to me. This is...
何よ。姉ちゃんの隣じゃん。いや
What is it? Is it okay? Are you okay to be next to nature? You were already drunk. You are already drunk. The exit was tricky. It was tricky because the atmosphere was more, I would say, relaxed than usual. The only reason she was acting more familiar than usual was simply because of the open bottles of wine from her but has been already emptied. She was acting more friendly than usual simply one of the wine bottles was already like empty.
そりゃあね、多分来ないって思ってたから先に始めちゃってました。
Well, I figured he wouldn't come, so I started without you. Like, she actually drank the whole bottle by herself. Holy crap. As a person who doesn't drink alcohol, this is kind of scary. But you know, it's fine. I thought it said probably go.
極端な見解の相違ね。
Extreme differences of opinion. Thought he probably wouldn't come. In other words. Yeah. He's going back to
とりあえず乾杯しましょう。乾杯。グラス持ってグラス。
Maybe let's have a toast. Grab your glass and let's just have cheers. Yeah. The glass she handed me was filled with crimson liquid. Actually, I'm not sure, like, you know, what he meant here. Let's see, yeah, I don't know what he means by that. Getting sweaty, maybe?
ごめん、見てなかった。
Oh, I see. Like, she's like, she wanted to just fill his glass and then she just, put the, I see. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Been with you for a while.
それじゃあ用意できたね。乾杯。
Well, then let's get ready, shall we? Cheers. That's why I can go to the beach.
メリークリスマス。
Merry Christmas. Glass full of wine slumps into the glass from the side. Okay. Was very stagnant. You a drunkard.
姉ちゃんに対してその言い草はないんじゃないの？子供の頃おしめまで変えてやったってのに。
You don't have to say that, Anechan. I do. I even changed your diapers when you were a kid. That's a lie. Made sure to check with Takamura's parents. With, with my parents.
何度夜中にトイレに一緒に行ってあげたか。
How many times have I gone to the bathroom with you in the middle of the night? Silence.
まあいいや。飲んで食べて騒ごう。
Well, whatever. Let's drink, eat, and make a fun. Don't drink too much, okay? We're open for business again tomorrow.
わかってるわかってる。でも寝ちゃうよりも二日酔いの方がマシでしょ。
I know. But hangovers are better than falling asleep. Yeah, you haven't missed much. Emma just got drunk and reminiscent how she was changing Hitoshi's diapers. Hitoshi's like, please don't get like too drunk, alright? I know. But hangovers are better than falling asleep, right? Well, my head is still relatively like it, but it's true. She can't really do anything when she wakes up.
ほら食べ物もたくさん用意したよ。時間がなかったから簡単なものしかできなかったけど。
Here I prepare a lot of food. I didn't have much time, so I only could make something simple. On the table were 4 of cookies. Chocolate cake, just as I had expected. I ignored turkeys, fried chicken, and all the other cooking types. Careful. Be careful of all the sugar, huh? You am drunk. Well, Netchan said she was drunk because I came. Too late to let out a sexy star.
寄ってきた。
I'm starting to get drunk. I think you already are. Like I said.
ジンくんが。
Jin-kun. Huh? Really? I'm still...
酔った時か怒ってる時くらいしか言ってくれないもん。
You only say it when you're drunk or angry. What are you doing?
まあ姉ちゃん。
Mane-chan?
いつからかな。ジンくんが普段はこう呼ばなくなったの。
When did you stop calling me that? Jin-kun. very high school. Back then I was in 3rd grade and I was holding an illusion that I kept you up to you next time. I know, but I don't want to say it. Do you want me to call you that? This is the kind of childish.
子供っぽいけど特別っぽい。
Childish, but it's special. That's because it's a piece of music. There are too many special circumstances involved, but that's all that remains.
ジンくんのマー姉ちゃん好きだよ。それに兄弟になる前からそう呼んでくれてたじゃない。
Jinko said I love you in my nature. Besides, you called me that before we became siblings. That's right.
そうよ。だってジンくんが5歳くらいの頃に私が一生懸命覚えさせたんだもん。
So after when you were about 5 years old, did my best to make you learn. That would have all life. It was a shocking revelation to me once again.
そうやって子供の頃から自分好みに仕込んだからジンくんは私の理想がギュッと詰まってるのよね。
That's because I've been training you to be my type since you were a child. You're so full of my ideals. Alright, imagine, you know.
そうそうそれしびれちゃうな。
Yeah, that's it, I'm going now. He's a nasty person. She'd be made for an opportunity to make me to her own liking. Even before we became siblings.
そうやってマー姉ちゃんマー姉ちゃんって懐いてくる頃がジンくんの黄金期だったのよね。
That's how we become so attached to me. It was the golden age of you, Jinkun. He really is like a scary and nasty person.
それがさだんだん大きくなって爪入りの制服姿も凛々しくなった頃からだんだんとよそよそしくなってきて。
My gosh, I really don't know what you're saying. Well, it's been getting bigger and bigger, and around the time I started to modify in my uniform, then feeling more and more distant. Yes, right there. That's the woman. And it broke again. I have to like restart this again to make it like want again. It's an arrogant lament that won't take my situation into consideration. It's not if someone trying to become a boy from a boy, pawning over her sister forever. What's more about who was 3 years old, who had a bit of a brother complex, was beautiful and kind. But my brother who thought that way.
なんていうか、せっかく今まで大事に育ててきたのに、いきなりグレられちゃった親の心境?
How to put this? You keep raising me with care, but now you change your mind. You haven't you? Manager is the only one who left.
うん。
Manager was the one who suddenly suggested we get married. I see. Of all the people, you're the one who chose my brother, Manager. No, sorry, forgot about last part. What the hell am I saying? I respect you, Nachan, I love you. I respect you, Nichan, I love you, I've given up on being no match for you. It wasn't because she was no longer there, because even if she did, she wouldn't be able to win. That's why the fact I'm the one who borrowed its proof that I'm a loser.
ごめんね。
Sorry. I don't want you to apologize. Nelson raised her head on my shoulder. I couldn't help but freeze at comfortable weight and discomfort.
あのさ、ジンくん。
Hey, Jinkun. What?
姉ちゃんのこと好きだった?
Did you like nature? Isn't that obvious?
どんな風に好きだった?
How did you like her? Stop drinking already. At last she leans against me. Are you trying to kill me alive?
今は姉ちゃんのこと好き?
Do you like nature now? Like I said.
今はどんな風に好き?
How do you like me now? I'm going home.
帰ったらリカちゃんが待っててくれるの？
Well, when I get home, will you be waiting for me? Yeah. I'm going to get mad.
リカちゃんと姉ちゃん、どっちが好き？
Rika-chan or Ne-chan, which one do you like better? Hey, Ne-chan.
一緒にいてくれなかったリカちゃんと、今ここにいる姉ちゃんと、どっちが好き？
Which one do you like better? Rika-chan who didn't stay with you or Ne-chan? What a question. Ne-chan won't take Rikako's place, so you can't be yeah, the replacement. Oh my gosh. Crap. Yeah, you blew it again. Her outrageous and over painful words. Their son's the worst, but at this rate, even I'm the worst. No, I'm sorry. I know it's pathetic, but all I can do is apologize. After all, we were siblings, not men and women. Yeah, exactly. That's like, because we're siblings, not men and women. After all, we see each other at work again tomorrow. Like, you know, I know it's the robot translating it, but like, damn, like, what the heck? So you're not men and women? Okay, sure, whatever. That's why I should be smiling even if I have a lot on my chest. I don't know if that's what a real sibling should be, even if I put it aside for now.
おかしいな。
That's weird, isn't it? What do you mean?
ジンくんのこと慰めてるつもりだったのに、どうしてこうなっちゃうんだろう。
That was trying to comfort you, Jinkun. How did it end up like this? You're drunk after all this. Just like she was trying to provoke me. I don't know if she wants to make me angry, sad, or if she wants me to slow me down. Yay!
その、なんていうかさ、今までの会話はきれいに忘れて飲もうよ、ジンくん。
Yay! Well, how should I put it? Let's forget we've been talking about have a drink together, Jinkun. Oh, by the way, dealer, yesterday when I did a speedrun attempt, I actually made the avatar in your, like, referencing you. I had like a name, C dealer, and I tried to, you know, give them, you know, give the avatar a close approximation of how I think you look like. So like, you know, because it has a character creator and I wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I said, you know, why not? It was kind of funny actually. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's like in the stream is there. So like yeah, like in the beginning you can see. I gave you like short black hair. You know, like you can pick any of the color palette and blue eyes. And for speedrun purposes, I made you really short and very slim. No problem. The speedrun didn't go well. They get some terrible RNG and didn't get like the good weapon. But you know, I wanted to. I felt really bad yesterday. Like I couldn't read, so decided to do a speedrun instead. Well, how should I put it? Let's forget everything we've been talking about. Have a drink together, Jinkun. No, I told you this time. It's about time for me.
ならお茶にしようね。まだお菓子こんなにあるし、そうしよう。
Then why don't we have some tea? Right, there are so many sweets here. Let's do that. Nice.
よし決まり。すぐに用意するからちょっと待っててね。
Speaking of visual novels, Bitter Smile releases this Thursday, but probably will take 2 weeks to get to me. So, yeah. Kate decided I get it right away, so wait a minute. It's okay, 大丈夫だよ。
だね。ジンくんはまだ立っちゃダメ。クリスマスは始まったばかりじゃない。
No, ma, you mustn't stand up yet, Jinkun. Christmas has only just begun. That's not what I meant. I make it so sit down, Nanchan.
ジンくん。
Jinkun. There's a reason why I grew up became distant. I can become someone who can someone. This person who has supported me up all day now. This time, I can support her. I wonder how many percent of what I thought was true.
さすがプロの味。
That's a professional flavor of you. I make 50 a day.
幸せ。
I'm happy. Nelson's head leaned against my shoulder. In the end, it's no different from when I'm drinking.
ね
Hey. Hmm?
え、ためないで。全部吐き出しちゃいなさい。
Don't keep it bottled up, let it all out. I'm not that drunk.
リカちゃんのことよ。
About Rika-chan. I knew that, but it's my duty to dodge the question.
話すもよし、愚痴るもよし。姉ちゃんの胸でおいおい泣くのだって全然オッケー。
You can talk, you can complain. Crying over Nechan's breast is totally okay. That's not allowed.
今さらみっともないとか考えない。お互いいいとこも嫌なとこも知り尽くした仲じゃない。
Oh, by the way, the speedrun that I did yesterday did actually, it actually specifically gets the incest ending. Like, the brother and sister ending. Because there's the Kirito's cousin slash sister. Because it's like, like you see with Emma, like she's like trying to like, she's like the ending is basically them being together. That's actually faster in the remake than it was like. So yeah, like because just having like the romantic moment with Kirito's cousin slash sister, you know, is actually the fastest thing. Because I'm actually specifically going for that because it's easier to forge swords and, you know, it's much easier to actually just get Lifa a good sword than just babysit Asuna. So, you know, that's something that you probably ending has Sugu, and in Aincrad it's the Avatar, her Avatar. They specifically, the developers, it's basically like alternate, you know, ending where, like, you know, the characters actually beat the game. And so they stuck Sugu, like, slash Lifa and Shinon into the game. So that, you know, so that it's not just Celica and like Liz and Asuna. But yeah, it's her Avatar, and the ending has Sugu. Which, yeah. Actually really like, I actually really liked, you know, how they went about it. Kind of reminds me of Persona 3 if Tartarus was not randomized. Because every single one of the 24 floors, that's my nickname sake, by the way, 24. You know, it's like, you know, handcrafted. No procedural generation. It's something I really do appreciate, you know. Especially as a person who plays Persona 3. That, like, you know, I just like, you know, game in similar style. That you climb like a tower and fight mini bosses and boss. It's just that the remake is pretty boring overall, but I just wanted a good PB. You know, it's short because, you know, quality of life, and you don't really need to react to enemies. There's that. I just felt really bad yesterday, so I figured why not, I don't feel good for reading. So I was just like, you know, let's just do button masher instead. Since I didn't speedrun on weekends, so... That's why, because I felt really bad. Like, actually atrocious. Yeah, same here, really. I do speedrun Persona 3, well. So, you know. I honestly really do enjoy even the fact that we talk about this, that like, how like Sugu was handled, in the what if scenario, and like I honestly think that both, like, even if I didn't like every single characterization, the reason that I do like Persona 3 and even, you know, Infinity Moment is because I really do like how the characters are. And it kind of reminds me of P3 as well, in a weird way. Especially gameplay wise, even though it's not like a turn-based RPG. It's an action RPG. But you know, it reminds me of that. People dying, you know, things happen. It's kind of like a very similar vibe. So going for the death angle, in a sense. So yeah. And I really like the fact that, you know, you can even see, you know, the character archetypes in both, you know, both like stories. I personally think that characters in Persona 3 are like better handled. You know, even though it is kind of like, you know, you have like the other kind of like harem type of thing. If you want to, of course. In Persona 3, in the original Persona 3 you was like forced, like you had to be romantic with the girls. In Reload that they made it friendly. Which also I really did appreciate, you know, Reload did in regards to that. that you could be friendly with the girls instead of being always romantic. Personally, I really did like Infinity Moment for the fact that you could get like different endings, and it's just like not, you could just like get the different endings for all of the characters, and I really did like every single one of them, So that's something that like even if the characterization isn't as like deep in SAO, I still like the characters. I don't think that like and that's the reason I really do like reading this as well, is because I really do like the characters and characterization of the characters. But yeah. I don't think it's shameful at this point. We're not close enough to know each other good and bad sides. There are some things you don't want to say because you have someone, 99%. For example, about the 1% I keep hidden from people who knew 99% of me.
ダメ、吐き出すの。ジン君には辛いこと、悲しいことを姉ちゃんにぶつける義務があるのよ。
Now it's coming through. You have a duty to do unpainful sad things. Hold on. Can I get like... Oh, no, it's coming through. You have a duty to tell Nechin what's painful and sad. Oh yeah, and I really do like the fact that both like Emma and Sugu, Sugu actually was like bad at cooking, as opposed to Emma, who is actually really good at cooking. But like they both like feed, like Kirito and Hitoshi respectively. It's a really nice parallel, and I really don't. I'm one of those people who don't really gets outraged at if there's like an incest or whatever in the story. I actually kind of like this kind of dynamic that like Japanese don't it's kind of like the kind of family kind of thing. I actually really do enjoy, if it's written well. In Parfait's case, it is. So I have no issues with that dynamic. I think personally it's very interesting if it's done well. And I've heard that like some Japanese people said that Yosuga no Sora was like something that they really enjoyed. So Who decided that? リカちゃん。
ジン君がリカちゃんのことどれだけ必要としてたか姉ちゃんは分かってるつもり。
リカちゃん she knows how much you needed リカちゃん。That's...
だってこの2年間ずっと2人を見てたんだもの。
I mean, I've been watching you for the past 2 years.
態度を見せないリカちゃんに困り果ててるジン君を、推しの弱いジン君にやきもきしてるリカちゃんを。
But I'm actually really happy that I can actually talk about this, because like I really don't want to feel like just ashamed of liking something. Especially since it's a part of the culture I'm interested in and stuff. So you're troubled by Riki-chan who doesn't show any attitude. You're jealous of Jin-kun who isn't pushy.
微笑ましくって寂しくってうまくいくことを願ってでもちょっとだけ複雑で。
It's hard for me, lonely. I hope it goes well, but it's a little complicated.
壊れてしまいそうなら直してあげたかったけどその頃の私はそれどころじゃなくって。
It was going to break. I wanted to fix it. But back then I didn't have the time for that. Oh. Can't ask you to do that.
だから壊れてしまったのならせめてジン君がこれ以上傷つかないようにしたい。
So if it's broken, I want to at least make sure you don't get hurt anymore. Today's booze is really terrible. For both of us. Aww. Nathan trying to comfort me out of sheer stubbornness. I don't want to be comforted by her stubbornness. My resolve is getting looser and looser. Oh. Hitoshi. A dream from when I was in middle school. Determined to protect Nason. That's actually pretty sweet. Well, dreams that couldn't be granted are worthless now. Imane-chan. That's why I'm going home. Come on. Can I really say something so naive? Hitoshi, Jin. Or like, Jin, please. Why do I have to be encouraged by my family? Like, you know, be glad that like, you know, like your family gives a damn about you. Like I know that you probably feel embarrassed, but like, come on. Gosh, what? Whoops. I'm a little unsteady, but I still have a good sense of balance.
もう電車もバスもないよ。
There aren't any trains or buses anymore, you know. Just stay the night, right? Like, don't, like you clearly had like a lot of, so just stay the night. Daijabu. Okay. With this I can even walk home. Like, do you want to walk in this state? Like, I mean, you're this it will take 11 hours, like 1 hour from here, not 11, 1 hour from here.
家に帰ったって一人よ。クリスマスなのよ。
I'm home by myself. It's Christmas, you know. Oh my gosh, like Jin is just such a emotional dumbass sometimes. Like, you know, like instead of him being happy that like, you know, you can just be here instead of being in the freezing weather, and just like look at all of what she made for you.
ジン君が帰っちゃったら姉ちゃん寝ちゃうよ。そしたら明日起きれなくて遅刻だよ。
You go home, nature will fall asleep, then you won't be able to wake up tomorrow, so you'll be late. Come on, dude. Do your job as a member of society. My god, why you have to be so rude, like, dude? He must have believed it was the most effective threat. Why she thought I was helpless, that I would go along with her self-satisfaction. That's right, it's self-satisfaction. There's no way Nelson could take Rikako's place. I mean, it's... The opposite is also true. Oyasumi nasai. Good night. What?
社会人の責任よりも姉の責任の方が大事。
Oh. Like, come on. Oh. Oh. Like, oh. My sister's responsibility is more important than of a working adult. Mhm.
泣いてる弟を一人になんかできるわけない。させないわよ。
There's no way I can leave my crying brother alone. I won't let him. I'm not crying.
そんなことはジンくんの心に聞いてみないとわからない。
I won't know that unless I ask your heart. Cut it out already. Like, why does Jean have to be such an ass? Like, you don't like really like spending time with her on Christmas or something? Like, what binds me is Nason's frail arm. A small tiny restraint.
いい加減にするのはジンくんの方。
Are you the one who's going to cut it out, Shinkan? There's no way I can be spoiled at my age.
姉ちゃんは甘えたよ。半年前ジンくんにとんでもなく甘えたよ。
I don't know how to translate this. Like, how would I even interpret this? Okay, hold on. That's Emma saying it, so like.
姉ちゃんは甘えたよ。半年前。
Okay, so she talks about herself then. I'm spoiled, Nechan, 6 months ago. I was spoiled by you. Do you remember that?
忘れるわけがない。
How could I forget? For a long time, she hadn't brought it up, so she just assumed that maybe her speech memory had slipped out.
半年前ジンくんにしてもらったこと返してあげる。
I'll give you back what you did to me 6 months ago. Didn't do anything that serious.
でも心はそれ以上に救われたから、とても返しきれないくらい。
But my heart was saved more than that, so much so that they can't return to.
だから少しでもいい。返してあげる。返させて。
They've been just a little bit. I'll give it back to you. Let me give you one back. Rikaga was still close to me. We continue to be friends. But Nichan, you don't exist in this world anymore, and even those memories are tragically destroyed, huh?
話してほしいなら振りほどけばいい。ジンくんが本気を出したら簡単に外せる。
If you want me to let you go, just shake me off. If you get serious, I'll, it'd be easy to do so. Stop it.
本当に 来る前に予想できなかった？
Did you really not expect that before you came here? I did not. There's no way I could have predicted that. I'm not that confident. You were looking forward to it.
だとしたらそれはジン君の認識不足。
That's the case, then you're not aware of it. Taking advantage of my inability to move. Ness and circle around to the front and look up at me. She wrapped her arms around my neck, said with all her might.
なんで姉ちゃんが弟を抱きしめるのにこんなに一生懸命背伸びしなきゃならないんだろう。
Why do I have to work so hard to stand on my tiptoes and hugging my brother? When did you start talking about that?
生意気なのよ、ジンのくせに。あんたが背伸びして姉ちゃんに抱きつくべきでしょ。
The cheeky chin. You should stand on your tiptoes and hug Nechan. Are you going to stand on your... Get on my knees? Am I going to get on my knees?
いいわねそれ。
That sounds good. It's even more disgraceful.
なら姉ちゃんの腰のあたり支えてなさいよ。いい加減背伸びも疲れたわよ。
And support Nechan around her waist. Darren was standing on my tiptoes. My legs are trembling. I've been up all night standing on my toes and all day after work, so I'm almost fatally close to my limit. That's how she feels about me. That's why I'm here. Nessan.
それいいね。楽になった。
Yeah, that sounds good. I feel better now. I wrapped my arms around her waist and firmly supported her body. Why, that's not good.
ジンなんだね。また姉ちゃんのところに戻ってきてくれたのね。
Eugene, right? You came back to Nechan's side again. My Nechan. Which one of you came back? This is what happens when you don't have my reached. When only despair piles up and then you give up. Forgivable. But I can't resist. ジン君。The door of Nelson's body which was pressed up against mine. But that's so I can gently and slowly take the next step.
どうする？
What should we do?
じゃあジン君、ほら目を閉じて。
Okay, close your eyes. Nay, Sandra is to accept my unconscious proposal without any resistance. Wait a minute,
でもジン君の望んだこと。
but that's what he wanted. Okay. Right. Alright, we had a nice CG with Emma and like Emma and Emma just holding Jin from behind and just like saying because he wanted to just go home and Emma was just like no. Um yeah, but like adults. But what do you wanted? I well,
違う？
am I wrong? She's stealing more and more of my escape routes. I don't know about muscle up, but are you okay with that, Nechan?
何が？
With what? Naniga? What do you mean? With me.
相手は初恋の男の子よ。言わなかったっけ？
You're my first love. Didn't I tell you? But you said. That was more than 10 years ago, and that was a long time ago. What about Nichan? Natsuki-Sava's her last name Nechan is sluggish. That's how it was originally, but it wasn't even mine.
謝らない。勝人さんには。
I won't apologize. Not to one person. Nessa.
それでもジン君のために私がしてあげたいこと。
Even so, I want to do it for you, Chinkun, so. Are you prepared for this, or am I prepared for it? Was the only one who liked, something past Nessa and Konadikeko. So lame, but I can't move a single step. Me. Would someone get mad if I told him my first love was Emanecha?
激怒。
Furious. Person in front of me makes me laugh. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Your eyes are blaming me. But when did you get here early? So I can't help but want to kiss you.
ジン君。
Jinkun. Like Emma gets a kissing CG, huh? Uh-huh. Never done it.
なんて顔してるのよ。まるで地獄に落ちたみたいよ。
What a face you're making. It's like you've been born into hell. I like this translation even though, well, that's true. That kind of impatience fell in my head after all. Nessa, are you really okay?
罰は受ける。その覚悟はあるの。
I'll be punished, I'm prepared for that. Why?
価値があるからじゃないかな。
Is it because it's valuable? Going to do this with me? What in the world is it worth? Yay! For me, it's a happy, painful time. But I can't stop, it's too sweet. So next I press my lips against her on my own accord. Somewhere in my head, I still think this might be a dream. The night that was about to pass. My god, yes! Soft sunlight pours in. I look up for my hobby and sound of something in my ears. Oh my god! So you tell me that when Kasuri just tells him, like, you know, like, that he wants to, that she wants to just do stuff with him, then he's like, and then, like, Emma just goes there and just like, yes. Like, he kind of hesitated, but, like, only for a second, and... God. A dream. Shake my head trying to remember what happened yesterday. Okay, cool. Whoa. Piercing pain shot through my head.
起きた？おはよ
Oh, you're awake. Oh, good morning. Shoved my head into my pillow with an arrow. My sister poked her out with a poke her head out. Good morning.
二日酔い？ジンくん昨日結構飲んだからね。
Yeah. Hangover. You drank quite a bit of yesterday, Jinkun. She pulls her head back again and heads into the kitchen. And the sound of breakfast being prepared echoes through the room. Take my crouch head, move it. Get out of bed and head to the living room.
ご飯できてるよ。食べられる？
The food's ready, can you eat it? Yeah. I really love her. I really love her team. Beer breakfast is live on the table. Nasan prepares it with great care. The room was clean and tidy. Couldn't see a single trace of yesterday's commotion anywhere. frozen. It was she couldn't remember. My head was hard to move. Couldn't remember. And what had happened yesterday.
顔洗ってきたらすっきりするよ。その後に梅煎茶作ってあげるから。
I'll make you. Why didn't you fetch your face? I refresh you. I'll make you some. I don't know what it is that. I know she said that word, but I don't know if that's a food. My gosh, I really love her theme so much. It's so relaxing, as you said. So good. Like, beautiful. In a half-headed back, I hid in the bathroom, poured water over my head. The winter morning, weather cools my overheated head at once. Shouldn't be a dream, but what is this lack of reality? No, it feels real, just as real as yesterday. Is that the same as today? I entered the living room with head in my hands.
ワインの二日酔いはきついでしょう。はい、梅煎茶。すっきりするよ。
One hand goes that one. Here's some. I don't know what. It refreshes me. Thanks. Sit down on the sofa in our place. Do something in my coffee. The burning here and the sourness of something see deep into my body. I wonder if these are Japanese foods or something that the translator has trouble interpreting. Hey, Nelson.
何？
What? Ah, I see. I see. So, thank you for educating me. You know how happy I am that I can actually, edit this video here. It makes this like so much more enjoyable. What? Nelson looked at me as if nothing happened, poking at the saltiness of the breakfast. You didn't sleep last night?
ちょっとうとうとしたけど平気。
Yeah, I dozed off a little, but I'm fine. You struck a light victory pose.
お粥あるけど食べられる？
But can we meet? Okay, cool. Thank you. This is beautiful. I'm so happy that, when, Bitter Smile gets here. It's gonna be so fun. But can we meet? Yeah, I'll manage to eat it.
今日も頑張らなきゃだもんね。ここを乗り切ればあとは楽勝。ね。
Well, have to work hard again today. Once we make it through here, the rest will be a piece of cake. Nathan sat down her own breakfast and headed to the kitchen. The usual emanation, nothing changed from yesterday. I stood up on the sofa and looked out of the window. Well, maybe drinking some slight chilled umeboshi tea. Through the clouded glass window, I could see a town covered in pure white snow. The ice is snow. From yesterday looked warm and fluffy this morning. Thank you. The change was so funny that laugh lightly.
何か面白いものでもある？
What is there something interesting? Nessun returned with a steaming tripod in her arms. I was wondering if I could open the store today.
この雪だもんね。開けても誰も来ないかも。
If it's there, it's very snowy after all. No one might come even if we open it. When I got back to the sauna, Manasa brushed me up from the cup and brushed something off from the tripod and placed it in front of me.
はい、暑いから気をつけて。
Okay, it's hot, so be careful. Thanks. I put a light under the weekend, but they said the Nessun's cooking today, so I cut it without saying anything.
じゃあ姉ちゃん準備するから食べててね。
Okay, Necha. I'll get ready to eat up. Nessun piled her own bowl, stood up from her seat. For some reason I felt Nessun was my wife. I like this sentence so much. I mean, Hitoshi, Arjun, she might be not, but but that can be arranged. I jumped over the sofa and ran to my sister's room. She looked back at me in surprise. Wife material, yeah.
どうしたの？ジン君。
What's wrong, Jinkun? Dad, Mom, Nichan. She saw me at Imanechan yesterday.
ああ、いはい。
Oh, a mortuary tablet. We're doing so calm about. We're doing something crazy.
見られてないよ。ほら。
You didn't see me, come on. Huh? Nessun pointed to the usual corner of my room where the mortuary table should have been displayed. Huh. There's the half-burned mortuary tables that I always left behind.
隣の部屋に移しておいたの。
Moved into the next room. They weren't there. Why?
なんとなく。
For some reason? I'm not sure, but maybe like because he didn't want to be seen by their family. Because they have the mortuary tablets and like he thinks that they're watching him. Somehow. There's no way. I haven't moved in this past 6 months. Not worth it.
さあ、姉ちゃん着替えるから、さっさとご飯食べちゃって。
Okay, Nachan, I'm going to change so hurry up and eat. Nachan's going to change so hurry up and eat, yeah. The door in front of me snapped shut. Nachan. Gavska, Burska is put out as if competing with the snow cover in the town. Yes, and I wanted to snow with our hands, but I couldn't warm that softness of her hand. Neither of them said anything. She moved the tablets, you know, from that they had like from when like you know his family died, you know, in the fire and all that. The previous family. That's what I'm pretty sure it was implied. Neither wouldn't said anything. The two of them stepped out in the snow, relying solely on the sensation of their bottom hands. Guess what she was trying to imply is that, like, you know, either she was worried that, like, you know, the ghost or whatever of the family might be watching him, so he was like really stressed about that, and Emma was like, nah, I moved him in the next room. Last time I looked at the sky, the snow I thought of Ness, and there was no lie in that feeling. But she hadn't forgot about Rikako. I'm sure I'll be going out with Rikako as a friend from now on. Dear friend, huh? Rikako, huh? In the end, it really was just a misunderstanding. Jinkun. What? What were you thinking just now? Nothing. That's right. Now the moment when my long-standing dream has come true, the old dream is engulfed in my hand. And yet, what is this anxiety in my chest? Wonder if Nathan doesn't regret it. One morning. Before leaving the room, Emma and hugged each and moderated, but I was scared. No, I don't know if it's crying or but just quiet as if praying scared. Do you regret it? Essen asked peering at me. There was no hesitation in her eye. I didn't do it. Instead, smile clenched her hands tightly. Of course, I squeezed them back. Want some oranges, want some? It's okay.
眠かったら寝てもいいのよ。ちゃんと駅に着いたら起こしてあげるから。
Can sleep if you're sleepy. I'll wake you up when we get to the station. No, I'm awake, but that doesn't mean you should fall asleep.
起こしてくれたっていいじゃない。
Why don't you wake me up? As long as you wake up. within 10 minutes.
コーヒー来たら買っといて。
Buy some coffee when you get here. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to selling it in the car. Nothing.
なんでもないよ、このくらい。
Yeah, it's nothing. Son took my hand. Our fingers intertwined as if we were lovers. New Year's Eve. We were on the train back to Takamura's house. Nelson and the woman next to her were unchanged, always still conscious of me, never shrinking back. To the outsider, I wonder if she just like a timid younger boyfriend and a chill for other girlfriend. Emanation.
なーに、ジンくん。
What, Jinka? What did I say to mom and dad?
何も言わなくていい。
You don't have to say anything. Hmm.
ごめんね。そんなに真面目に受け取らないでいいよ。
I'm sorry, you don't have to take everything so seriously. Even if you say so, I can't joke around like that. Wonder if I'll be able to take a good look at that and the other faces.
大丈夫大丈夫。怒られるのは私だから。
It's okay, it's fine. I'm the one who's going to get... No one's gonna get mad at you. That's ridiculous. It's obvious that men aren't the ones at fault here.
何言ってんのよ。いつまでも再婚もせずにブラブラ生きてる厄介者の姉が大事な跡取り息子である弟をたぶらかしたのよ。
my gosh, like, why do I feel so lightheaded all of a sudden? Like, come on. Like, I'm so... Like, I feel so off right now. I wonder if I should do an emergency stop. Because I feel rather awful at the moment. Give me a second. Yeah, I really do agree, yeah. Hold on. Like... Okay, I think I will be fine. But like, I suddenly feel really awful. Like, physically awful. I mean, I'm so angry though, because I wanted to find like at least 3 hidden. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm sorry. I really wanted to, but like, I suddenly feel like I'm about to like. I don't understand what's happening, but I really should stop. I don't get what's happening. Let me just do. I didn't even get like, oh gosh. Yeah, okay, sure, thank you. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. But like, I can hardly keep my eyes open at the moment. I was so looking forward to it. Okay, cool, I'm just gonna do it. As well, like, as much as it upsets me, really. But I'm not gonna force myself to continue in this state. I don't. Fine, I'm just gonna go. I don't want to get this to get worse. But like, I'm really upset though. Yeah, thank you, dealer. Thank you. Like I said, I appreciate the support. Like, you have no idea how happy I am to read this video. You know, and others that managed to stumble upon this stream. I really do enjoy, you know, reading visual novels. And you know, do speedruns. You know what? I'm gonna save, and we're gonna. If I will be fine, I'm just gonna progress tomorrow with that, because like, oh my god, but like, I don't even know why I feel so off. I am really upset. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really enjoying my time with you here, and I can't wait until I will be able to read Bitter Smile with you. It's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. Like, I just really love the visuals and the music, and you know what's kind of good about Bitter Smile though? It has that music that's like very varied. Like, the background music is just so diverse in terms of like types of background music. And you know, and I honestly think it's just one of the best parts of that novel. Like I've been vibing to the soundtrack. I have to have my eyes closed when I'm speaking right now. It has been such a pleasure. Like I'm currently having my eyes closed because it makes me feel better. So like I've been vibing to the soundtrack like for the past month or so, and I can't wait until it finally just gets to me. And I will be able to read it. I even have like a translation project for it, and so yeah. Like obviously I'm gonna read it as I'm reading it right now, but like the plan is that I will actually do an English translation. So with like, you know, human help and you know, AI and, you know, translators and all. It really means to me a lot. So yeah. Let me just rest then. I'm sorry that I couldn't. I was really hoping that I will be at least knock out the Amazon thing today, so that I can actually start, you know, Rhea's route. But like, I guess I'm not allowed apparently. So let me just have the leaf ticket and have the CG that you missed. And tomorrow at like similar time or slightly earlier, chances are that like before I finish like reading one section, you're gonna come here anyway. So like yeah, like it really does. I'm honestly, one thing I will do with Bitter Smile. Originally, my plan was to actually read like way too early, but you know, seeing how much fun I have with like you being there and you know, even other people that stumble upon, I really want Bitter Smile to read in you know, in presence of others, if that makes sense. Especially like it's gonna be so much of a and again I even like the sprites. It's not just Nekonian. The sprites and the character designs were done by like one other person, and it's very unique. It definitely doesn't look like Chocolate or, well, a little bit, or this one. It's just like a very unique thing. It still has like Nekonian's touch, but it's like a very distinct from either of Chocolate or the. So like, again, I'm really excited. And yeah, if you're wondering, the plan is to translate all 3 versions of the novel. The PC release, which is an eroge with R18 content. The Vita version, which is one of the most awkward ports I've ever seen. And the Switch release, which will be similar to the PC release, but it will have like new scenes, I'm pretty sure. And it will be without, like, you know, it will be close to the PC version minus the R18 content. So the plan is to translate all 3 versions and optionally backport the R18 content, in addition of trying to squeeze like a side story with one of the characters, which I actually have. It's a shorter one, and I have to have my eyes closed still. It's a shorter one, but like it has like solely focused on one of the characters, and it's also an eroge. It was released in PC only, so. But like it's a side, like, you know, just like additional story for one of the characters. So again, like I have plans to not just be a translation but a restoration for, you know, both Vita and Switch. And you know, like you will have to have, like, you know, obviously like emulator or whatever to experience it, but yeah, the plan is to backport the sequel to both of these. So yeah, again, like I have a GitHub repository which is public, and you know, and I will be you know, just first order of business is gonna be to just like, you know, translate stuff, and then I'm gonna be starting the backporting process. The Vita version will definitely receive the port in some manner, because it's very easier, like it's easier to extend in some way. But like the Switch, I will do the same for Switch, and for PC I don't think I need to do that, because the PC version is standalone really. I don't need to backport the, you know, the side story to the platform. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Like I don't really like the Vita release, in the same, because it's like technically the worst version. Like but like with no options, you cannot customize anything, volume, character voices, nothing, and it has like a very like basic and just it's very technically inept. Like it is kind of like the release that okay, it works kind of deal, but it's not really done particularly well. Like it's kind of fine, but like you don't have any customization in that version, though it's the easiest to extend because it's so simple and there's like no obfuscation. So like it's even easier that like you will be able to drop the translated things directly onto the game, and the game will read it just fine. Like it's very basic, because I don't know what happened during the porting of that, but at least there's some silver lining. So yeah. No, but let me just, you know, I feel better now that I closed my eyes a little bit. But like, you know what, I'm just gonna go rest at the moment, because like I'm not gonna tempt fate. And if possible, I'm gonna try to rest a little before I'm gonna read tomorrow. So that I can actually finish the Emma's ending and optionally finish Rhea before Bitter Smile gets here. I suspect it's gonna take like a week or a week and a half before it actually ships to me. Or like gets to me. And then I need to do the import stuff, you know. And once I have it, I will just like, you know, immediately dump it and add it to the repository, and notify, you know, the person that's gonna help me with translating as well, that, you know, that I actually have all of the 3 versions prepared for the translation actually. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting, and I have been having the stream planned for like a month or something. Like if you look at my planned streams on YouTube, I actually have Bitter Smile up for a while, and I had it for a while. I just had like, you know, arbitrary date because I don't know when it gets to me. But the release date is supposed to be this Thursday. Before they ship, it's gonna take like 5 days. Then another like 5 days before it just gets there. You know, and you know, another couple of days before it just actually gets through customs and all. So yeah, I will you know, update the date and like, you know, talk about it based on the situation. because I want to have it physically. I'm getting the physical release. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. But I will have Leaf Ticket again. Because Leaf Ticket is such a good song. I've been listening to it non-stop, really. It just always cheers me up. Leaf Ticket and Chocolate, Cream and Mint. I no matter how much I've heard them, I really love them. The songs, I mean. Bitter Smile song is Sakura Fumi, and Sakura Fumi is just absolute banger. And yeah, if you're asking, I will reverse all of the censorship for Bitter Smile. So like, if they censor panties, I will add panties back, and this will mean restoring the original opening. So it will be even like anti-censorship restoration for the patch as well. So yeah, that's one thing that I will actually do. Anyway, Leaf Ticket, and I'm gonna go rest so that I can actually finish Emma and we can do Real before Bitter Smile gets here. Anyway. Title Morucha, yes. Hi.
Parfait, Chocolat Second Blue.
And before I go, I'm gonna do this. Hold on.
CG も音楽聴くんだ。CG モード。
Oh yeah, I've actually noticed something. If this music plays, this music also plays during like the during the R18 scenes. So like, you know, because I decided to check out the R18 version of this, and yeah, so if you see this music play, then there's like, you know, there's like accompanying scene, which is, I actually find this very fitting. I love this song so much. Like, it's very romantic. Anyway, Emma. There's the hugging. Like, I actually really just like, I'm still like floored in the fact that like Hitoshi was just like, he didn't even hesitate, like when just Emma was like, yeah, like, look at this, you know. Like, which is funny because Emma was like, you know, taller than Hitoshi. Now Hitoshi is taller than Emma, which is like a nice contrast, isn't it? If you think about it, like Emma is just not taller, like smaller than Hitoshi. I just love this so much. Like, you know, I'm just also really kind of like how her parents are super supportive. Like, you should marry Inochi and Hitoshi, right? Like, you know, like his brother died and you were married to him, so like, I'm gonna support if you want to do that. Oh, yeah, it really is. And like he said, like I wanted to protect Emma-chan, and then Emma wants to protect him. Like, which is funny because he said when I was younger that I wanted to protect Emma, and then Emma just like, I'm gonna protect you. This is such a good story. Like, I honestly think that, like, you know, that like some people, when they dislike a relationship like this, they just I think they just really dislike the writing, because the writing in this is just so good and emotional too. Because like you can have really good writing regarding this sort of relationship, and I believe like Parfait does it really well. Yeah, I really like her, you know. So we finish her, and then we gonna focus on the cover girl. So she has the most CGs. Yeah, even like Yui has like less CGs than Rhea. Rhea has like, you know, more CGs than. These are like the main cover girl. But yeah, Emma is just really good. I actually really like how she, like, you know, how she just like acts like older, and how they couldn't just draw her in the remake. I still like the original, and like, you know, in the original she looked younger than here. But like, I actually kind of prefer how she looks here. She has like the kind of like, you know, the kind of like, you know, more like kind of like comforting vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but I just really like her design in here much more. I've seen the original, but I prefer that, like how Nekonan draw her here. Like, I honestly feel like she's more distinct, you know, like visually in the remake now. You know, where she, like, you can like definitely get her personality much more just from her design. And I honestly feel that's why Nekonian just drew her like this. Because, you know, he wanted like a more visual distinction. And I actually kind of like, you know, even like this a lot more than like I've seen like the original. And you know, with the other characters you can debate whenever you, but like Emma underwent like a lot of big change. But like I really do like this Emma more, and because like she's more distinct from Kasuri, and I think that was the intent actually, because Kasuri is supposed to be the younger sister, right? And Emma is supposed to be the older sister, so like that's why Nekonian wanted to differentiate them a little bit more, Kasuri and Emma, so that they like stand out a lot more distinctively. I mean, like, you know, that's why they, yeah, yeah, and like I believe even like, you know, the reason that you know, that Nekonian changed the design a little bit in the remake is because in the original she was nearly indistinguishable from Kasuri. Like, Kasuri and Emma looked very similar, you know, in the terms of design, which is why I think Nekonian wanted to change it, because he wanted more of a contrast, like, you know, with Kasuri and Emma, which I actually kind of approve. Like, you know, I can understand the intent why he did so, or like they did so. I don't know if they, you know, if like it's a girl or a guy, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna call Nekonia. It definitely makes it much more, like, you know, stand out. Yeah, as well. I agree with you there. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go get some rest. I can't even feel a headache coming on for some reason. Oh, you know what? It's fine. We can talk about Emma tomorrow if you can make it. But yeah, I really do like, you know, I really do like the designs, especially Kasuri and Emma. They are very cool and distinctive. Like, again, the reason why I think that, like, you know, Nekonian changed her, like I said, because in the original she was nearly indistinguishable from Kasuri, which she kind of looked like a little bit younger than Kasuri. So like, Nekonian wanted to, okay, I'm gonna change Emma a little bit, so that, you know, you can see that she's the older sister, like, you know, older sister, and which is really funny though, when Hitoshi is like, you know, taller than Emma now. I think he did that really good way with this. Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna just keep it on this image, or you know what, on this image. And yeah, but yeah, with Bitter Smile you don't have to worry about that. Like, Bitter Smile didn't have a design change because it's actually a joint venture between two artists. So Nekonian didn't have like sole hand in it. So, which I'm actually happy about. Because, you know, it's such a unique art style, you will see, but like, it's just such a very unique kind of like blend between 2000s and modern, and I really love it. It's great, and also very comforting art style too. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, and if nothing happens, if Twitch if streaming will be fine, like, you know, and not like any frame drops or any, like I had one time, then I will be reading tomorrow. I'm just gonna get some rest so that I can actually, you know, finish Emma. Because I suspect the ending's gonna be like multiple hours long, as like all of the true endings were up to this point. So yeah, don't worry about it. Bye!